Many people grow up conditioned to seek validation and guidance from external sources, leading to insecurity, anxiety, and dependence on societal approval. But as a parent or caregiver, you have the opportunity to break that cycle. Let's explore how you can raise children who are independent, self-assured, and capable of thinking critically in today's complex world. 1. The problem. Patterns of external validation in American culture. Many children are taught to measure success and self-worth based on external achievements, such as grades, popularity, or material possessions. This creates a dangerous cycle where they become dependent on praise and approval to feel worthy. Example: children who constantly hear, "You're so smart," might start basing their self-worth solely on intellectual achievements. If they encounter failure, they may feel like they're no longer valuable. Solution: shift praise toward effort, resilience, and values. Instead of saying, "You're smart," try saying, "I'm proud of how hard you worked on that problem." 2. Encourage critical thinking skills. Teaching children to think critically helps them navigate conflicting information and spot manipulation or corruption. Critical thinkers learn to question assumptions, evaluate evidence, and make decisions based on reason. Tips to foster critical thinking. 1. Ask open-ended questions. What do you think about this? Why? 2. Encourage curiosity. Let children explore different ideas, perspectives, and fields of knowledge. 3. Model skepticism without cynicism. Show them how to question information while staying open-minded. Example: when watching a news segment or social media post, discuss it together. What do you think their goal is? Are they trying to persuade us of something? What facts support or contradict this? 3. Instill a strong sense of self-worth. Self-worth that comes from within is more resilient than self-esteem based on external validation. Children who value themselves regardless of external achievements are less vulnerable to peer pressure, manipulation, and insecurity. Strategies. 1. Affirm their intrinsic worth. Let them know they are valuable just for being themselves. 2. Celebrate who they are, not just what they do. Notice their unique qualities such as kindness, empathy, or creativity. 3. Teach them self-compassion. Help them understand that mistakes are a normal part of learning and growth. Example: if your child loses a competition, emphasize what they learned and how they grew, rather than focusing solely on the outcome. 4. Help them recognize corruption and conflicting values. Children need to understand that not all systems or authority figures act with integrity. Teaching them to spot corruption or conflicting values equips them to protect themselves and stand up for what's right. How to teach this? 1. Discuss historical examples of corruption and how people exposed or challenged it. 2. Explain the concept of values conflict, where people may act against their own principles due to greed, fear, or pressure. 3. Encourage them to speak up when they notice something unjust. Example: discuss situations in school or media where someone compromised their integrity. Ask your child, what do you think they could have done differently? Aya. Foster independence and authenticity. Children who learn to trust their inner guidance are more likely to lead authentic, purpose-driven lives. This doesn't mean ignoring others' advice, but rather balancing it with their own values and intuition. Tips. 1. Encourage decision-making. Let them make age-appropriate choices and learn from the consequences. 2. Respect their individuality. Support their interests and dreams, even if they differ from your expectations. 3. Teach emotional regulation. Help them manage their emotions so they can make thoughtful decisions rather than reacting impulsively. Example: if your child is interested in a non-traditional hobby or career path, support their exploration. Ask, what excites you about this? How can I help you pursue it? 6. Limit external influences. Social media, advertising, and peer pressure can undermine your efforts if left unchecked. It's essential to create boundaries around external influences and provide opportunities for introspection and connection. Practical steps. 1. Limit screen time and encourage offline activities. 2. Discuss media literacy and how advertisements or influencers shape perceptions. 3. Provide opportunities for reflection through journaling, meditation, or nature walks. 7. Lead by example. Children learn more from what you do than what you say. By modeling self-trust, critical thinking, and authenticity, you demonstrate the behaviors you want them to adopt. Tips for modeling. 1. Make your values visible. Share stories of times you stood up for your principles or made tough decisions. 2. Be open about your own learning process. Let them see you thinking critically, questioning assumptions, and handling setbacks with grace. 3. Show respect for their autonomy. Involve them in family decisions to help them feel valued and capable. Conclusion: raising children who can think critically, trust themselves, and spot corruption is essential in today's world. By breaking the patterns of external validation and fostering self-worth and independence, you empower them to lead fulfilling and resilient lives. What strategies have helped you raise confident, critical thinkers? Share your experiences in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content on parenting, personal growth, and self-improvement.